Traders, I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures. It's Friday here, talk to you about the grain markets. Okay, hot and dry is in the forecast here. So Monday we're going to be maybe 95 degrees here in northern Illinois. So we'll see how the market responds to that. We've got a WASDA report here at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time, 2 hours from now. So this is supposed to be a supportive report for soybeans. We'll see about that. More than this report, I think here's the four things that are really important here in the short term. Number one is weather. Number two is the breakout in the corn market. Number three is the short covering, the degree to what this is going to continue. And then number four is the end user. How does he step up his purchases of the grain market? And one of the million-dollar questions is how the end user does respond. There's a lot of grain in the world, and if the weather or whatever can do something to change the end user's perception of purchasing this grain, that's going to impact price discovery. So we'll see about all of this. Our first chart today is July corn. You can see the breakout to the upside. So here we are. This is the first time that the managed funds have been short corn, soybeans, and wheat going into the growing season. So that's a lot of risk to take on, and markets are really good at punishing the participants. So maybe there is one more push higher next week on this hot and dry forecast. Okay, the soybean market, we've got export announcements today from the USDA to unknown destinations. So typically this is China many times, but this is good news, and you want to see this news on a daily basis. So Nebraska, Illinois, Iowa, and Minnesota, they do 54% of corn production, and they're only 42% of soybean production. So you can see soybeans a little more geographically diverse here, but it seems like some of these major states are in very good shape getting the acres in. So we'll see how we go, and some good heat here. It's been wet and could dry things out. It's supposed to rain later next week, so maybe that's the key here in the forecast. We get this hot weather here early in the week and then rain later in the week. So here's just some tidbits on grain production. Mexico's building the biggest beef and hog processing plant in the world today. So the demand there continues. These are big corn and soybean meal sensitive. In Iowa, they're building hog plants that are going to consume a lot of corn and a lot of soybean meal. So this demand story keeps on going. And I think something that's important to mention, I've been wanting to say this for a few weeks, is I think the lows in soybeans are going to be put in early this year. Typically harvest lows in soybeans come in September, October during the harvest period. Markets, the demand for protein, demand for soybeans is very good here. And I think markets are forward-looking mechanisms. You're going to see harvest lows early in the soybeans here as we get through the production. I'll be talking about more about that in the weeks ahead. So here we go. It's hot and dry early next week. We'll see how this market responds. Our second chart is a daily chart of soybean. Maybe yesterday's high is key here in the short term if we can take that out. And then the third chart, today's daily chart of wheat, same kind of chart that the soybean looks like. If we could take out yesterday's high, there'll be some more short covering and we could trade higher yet. Everybody have an excellent weekend.